All right, hello YouTube. We are live for the first time on the YouTube channel, Wonderland Pond. Thank you to anyone joining us this evening. I am also live in our Facebook group, Wonderland Pond. We're going to give it a few more minutes while we get started tonight. That way people can start to filter in. If not, you can always watch the video at your leisure. So I will start with my design of the day today. We have a Shady Pines retirement home. 75 cool points for anyone that can guess what that is from. Some of you know who you are, may be disqualified. Hey, Dan. Welcome. So what I decided to do is a little differently, which we may try it differently each week just to see what the best format is for everyone. So instead of doing a YouTube video review, unboxing, something of that nature, I decided to do it live on tonight's office hours. So we are going to go ahead and review one of the vendors that I am currently utilizing, which is CSDS Vinyl. They are out of Cypress, Texas. A lot of my vendors are located in Texas, so they got hit really hard with the winter storms. But the winter storms with the USPS chaos, I never had any issues with my vendors. I have some of the best vendors and I have no complaints. So we went ahead and we opened our first package. We have several from them tonight. So it comes in a sturdy white rigid mailer. I know I have a lot of business owners in the same industry that are in the group as well. So I am wanting to spread the wealth and share information. That way we can all lift each other up and be supportive of each other's businesses and help each other succeed. So inside of the rigid mailer, as you can see, everything is double protected. It also has a I'd say more like a cellophane, just plastic. We have our itemized inventory sheet of everything for this particular order itself. So we're going to go ahead and go over that at a different time. In the meantime, what I wanted to do is just show you guys some of the designs and then maybe press one or two tonight. So that way you can see what everything looks like immediately once an item is created. And then typically afterwards, we like to wait for about 24 hours. That way the screen printing ink can cure on your item, making it last, I can't speak tonight. Haven't had enough coffee apparently, making it an item that's going to last longer for you through 10 washes versus vinyl, which some people do like to use because you can design it and print it out immediately in those instances and then have a shirt that might last maybe 3 washes, maybe 5 if you're lucky. I have not yet heard of many people that have had vinyl shirts that have lasted beyond 10 washes. So let's go ahead and keep on trucking. Let's see. I'm going to try to switch you guys around to my light board over here. So that way we can see some more video. So give me a second. We'll set that up. Let's see. It may be stuck with my face. Sorry. This. One moment. We got to just plug the light board in, turn it back on. Let's go ahead and do this back in here. So this is one of my designs that I have for an order. So I do have this available. It is not on our website as of yet. So it says, "Don't be a late liquor." This is a design that I have for another order that I have to create this evening. This one is listed on both the website as well as the Shopify site. This is one of our best sellers, Less People, More Dogs. So I have that ready. And let's get started on tonight's new CSDS vinyl designs. Let's take a look. So right out of the bat, the first design that I opened is one that I'm pretty excited about. So in the month of October, some of you, I'm sure, are already aware that it's Autism Awareness Month. It's something that I know is a cause that a lot of you that I know personally fight for each and every day. So I would like to do a small fundraiser. I'm not sure of any of the interest. However, I'm going to be making shirts. This is one of the designs for it, for to support autism awareness. And then I'm going to be donating it to a local autism charity at the end of the month. Accept, advocate, adapt. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other items. We will have limited runs of that design. So you can reach out to me personally, either in direct messages, or if you want to send me an email at wonderlandpond, WONDERLANDPOND @gmail.com if you're interested. Moist, because at least one person you know hates this word. We have a beard length chart design. Wizard, hillbilly, hippie. Bigfoot, maybe? When all else fails, hug a dog. You know that we're big animal lovers. One of our goals is to one day have the ability to give back to some different communities that aren't as helped in the world, unfortunately. So the goal is to eventually have the ability to help veterans as well as veteran animals. So that's something that you'll hear a lot of in the future. We have those charities that we've started researching and reaching out to. So we are pretty excited for that to start in the future. Whoop, keep turning this off. Where are my Schitt's Creek fans? Here we go. We have Father's Day coming up, Memorial Day. We have our barbecue timer, 1 beer for rare, 2 beers for medium. Well done is going to be 3 beers. We'll skip over some of these. You'll see them in future. We have a lot of dog related, pet related. We have a restock again of the trigonometry, which again is one of our best sellers. And let's go ahead and move on. This one's a little bit thicker. Again, this is from the same vendor, CSDS Vinyl. We are going to need some more storage space. It sure does take up space fast, doesn't it? All right, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and try to go through these a little faster. Just take me fishing and give me a beer. As you know, one of our main niches that we have on the site is for dads, dad jokes, word puns, the corny, nerdy stuff that you grew up with. My head says Jim, my heart says tacos. We have a really popular outside farmers market that we're going to be setting up shop at here in the near future. Life is better on the farm. So as you can see, we have probably hundreds of different designs that aren't on the website itself. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and just pick one at random. Perfect. We will go ahead and set this one out. We're going to go over to our wall of inventory. We're going to grab our shirt that we're going to get ready. So we have what we call a silver gray, which is a lighter gray of what we offer. There's 2 different ways that I press these, just depending on size and order size. Some are just easier to line up different ways. Our press is warmed up. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we have no moisture in our shirt itself. That's something that sets us apart from, unfortunately, some vendors that are out there or other competition is they may wash your shirt before you get it, therefore rendering it as a used shirt versus a new shirt that has not been laundered in someone else's washing machine, someone else's dryer, someone else's laundry soap. These are straight from the manufacturer sent to me, and then I apply the ink that I receive from screen printing vendors. So with that, let's get started. I've had a lot of people ask me just the process of everything for each item and a slow explanation of it for people that aren't in the industry. We're going to make sure that everything is lined up properly. We're going to make sure that it's all even, left to right, top to bottom, left to right. Advil for any headaches, Midol for any cramps. 25 cool points for anyone that guesses that movie. We're big on sarcasm here. Sarcasm, coffee, and pets. Mostly dogs. I like to triple measure things. That way everything is perfect or as close to perfect as possible, especially for my customers. All right. We're going to let it go for a little bit. If you want to know what it's like a sweatshop. That's what it's like in my studio. But I love it. I love that I get to help customers. I love that it gives me an outlet to be creative in a different avenue than what I've been used to before. I have experience with it from about 20 years ago, and then I just dove in head first with thousands of hours of research and webinars and trainings and books and everything in between to make sure that I could hit the ground running with this business and be successful. I studied my business model for well over 2 years, maybe even closer to 3 or 4. Have fine-tuned it with different business ventures that I've had on the side, and this is where we're at. So here is our shirt. Eat, sleep, gym, repeat. And that is on our Next Level Made in America. So there you have it from package. I will go ahead and fold that properly, make sure it's lint rolled again, so that way there's nothing on the garment going out to my customers, can get it packaged with my little thank you note that I send to everyone, as well as maybe a little goodie or two sometimes in the packages. So that's my process. That's where we're at. There's a lot of hours with 17, 18-hour days the past 6 months, but if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So you have to want it, and you have to want it bad to where you're willing to do whatever it takes to be successful. So that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. We will catch you in the next video. Have a good night.